Hey folks, in this video I'm going to present to you the Quick Rack from Ortlieb. There are two versions available, the Quick Rack and the Quick Rack Lite, both of which fit 26 and 28 inch tires and even 29 up to a tire width of 2.35 inches. What makes both rear racks so special is the fact that one is able to mount and to remove them in seconds. Ortlieb calls it the 15:5 system. 15 seconds to mount and 5 seconds to remove the rack from one's bike. That is great because one can then use one's bike for shopping, transporting things or carrying luggage on a trip, but also can enjoy one's rides without the rear rack when one doesn't need it. I bought myself the Quick Rack because I want to use it for touring, and the ability to mount stuff on top of its platform comes in very handy. The price of the Quick Rack is 70 euros. It is made out of aluminium and only comes in the color black. It weighs 580 grams and is able to carry up to 20 kilograms. In the set included are mounting points, mounts for if one wants to use the Quick Lock 3.1 system, an extra strut, a rear light adapter and instructions for the assembly. For an in-depth tutorial on how to assemble it, Ortlieb has a great video on their YouTube channel, or otherwise the included instruction manual explains everything in detail as well. Important to know is that if one's bike hasn't got any eyelets on the rear dropout, one has to buy the Quick Rack seat stay adapter set for 15 euros for mounting the rack on the seat stays of one's bike. Now, two tips from me. Firstly, put some Loctite on the mounting screws so they don't loosen over time, and secondly, mount the strut so the end is underneath the platform so you have more room to mount something on top of it. Also, if it is too long, one can easily shorten it with a metal saw. To mount the rack, one first has to open the hooks, push them over the mounting points and then close them tightly. Lastly, wrap the quick release attachment either around the seat tube or, if it doesn't fit, alternatively around the seat post, and turn the locking hook 180 degrees to tighten it securely. Is it realistic to do that in 15 seconds and then to remove it in only 5? Let's test it out. At first I was skeptical if the system from Ortlieb is as durable as other rear racks, but if one compares it to others, there's actually not much difference. All the other racks are also just screwed into the eyelets of the dropouts. The only difference with the Ortlieb rack is that one can remove it without having to remove the screws. If it's mounted, all the weight also just lies on the screws, and so technically there shouldn't be much of a difference. The only problem could be if one doesn't attach it properly, and that could lead to serious accidents. Firstly, it's great that I can still fit my SKS Speedrocker mudguards on my bike without the rack getting in the way. There even is a special mudguard from Ortlieb extra for the Quick Rack, but I prefer mine since they can be used without it. Secondly, if one can fit the rack on all one's bikes, one only needs one for all of them, and so the price of it is most likely less than buying multiple. The last thing I like about the rack is that the strut to which one attaches one's panniers is at an angle which makes more room for one's feet and avoids hitting the panniers whilst pedaling. What I find a bit sad is that one isn't able to fit a spring flap to it, which would be handy to have. Other than that, I can't think of anything negative. Only time and use will show. So, what are your thoughts on the Ortlieb Quick Racks? Let me know in the comments down below. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you're interested in bicycle gear and bikes in general, consider subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching, enjoy your day with a nice ride, and see you soon. Bye!